What's going on, Papa Zero here, and real quick, I promise to keep this super short, but I just gotta bring this up because there isn't enough awareness about this, and that is, too many builds have too many gem sockets in their gear. 'Tis confusion. Do you dread not knowing what colors they need to be? What if I need green but have blue, or have red when I need green? What do you do? Did you know that 1 in every 5 Path of Exile players quits the game over the number of sockets? There's just too much micromanagement. I don't do well with options. I hear ya. That's why I invented this build, the 10 gem Sock and Boppers Conglomerate. What's that, Papa Z? It's the official title for this build because I only utilize 10 gem sockets in this build. Gone are the days when uncertainty creeps into your dreams as you think about what to do with all those sockets. I too had a dream not too long ago about all the green, blue, red, and even white colors that exist in this game. Tell me about it. I was serendipitously walking down a small earthy trail on Mount Tibidaway. Have you rehearsed this story? Quiet! Out of nowhere, I got attacked by a precipitous goblin. A slightly damp goblin, you say? Startled, I didn't know what to do. Do I equip a blue gem and throw fireballs at him? Do I perhaps ruffle through my backpack for the red skill gem that I have been saving for the past 3 months? Well, by the time I got to deciding, the goblin ate my left knee. Wow. Frazzled, I woke up from the dream in cold sweats and I swore I would never play Path of Exile again. Because... Too many sockets? Too many. Well, Billy and audience members listening right now, let me break it down for you. This build is very simple. Helm, green socket, that's it. Body armor, tree green, and 1 blue. They don't even need to be linked. Crazy, I know. Shield, green, red, red. Gloves, green, green. That's it, my friends. That's all you need to know about this build. I made sure that 7 out of the 10 colors are green. So if you attempt to make this build yourself, it's a sliding scale. If you get anywhere from 5 to 10 green sockets, you are good to go. You can play this build. So go forth and be jolly. Alright, now that my friends are gone, let's talk about the build. It's sort of a culmination of the whole league and where I've been focusing most of my efforts when it comes to builds. If you have seen any of my other videos, you won't be too surprised. But few noteworthy things. Let's go. Let's see them right now. I've been wanting to make a build with Replica Rumi's Flask for the past 2 years, so it's been a dream come true that I was finally able to make it work. I get around petrification by using Kaom's Roots Boots, which give me the Keystone Unwavering Stance. I do lose a bit of built-up evasion rating, but I'm not too worried about my physical damage reduction because I'm using Taste of Hate. I have 6 endurance charges and a bit of armor. Had I been able to find a precursor ring with iron reflexes, but with stats that I needed, something like this, that would have made a perfect fit. Most importantly, defensively, I went for block chance. Right now I'm sitting at 87 block chance and 71 spell block chance. This was mainly achieved through Rumi's Flask, but I do have max block chance Razage Charms. And I'm using Tempest Shield for spell block, which also negates the shock from using Vessel of Inktar Flask. Nice. I also have about 94% spell suppression chance, but you can easily get more. Indeed, I am using Explosive Concoction of Destruction, utilizing the the Crest of Desire helm for an additional +2 with Ashes of the Stars amulet, making it level 31. This skill scales quite well with gem levels, so that is why I chose the helm and the amulet. Honorable mention is the dragon amulet, but the quality from the 2 items go a long way to reducing the charges needed per attack, making it so I can maintain flasks almost permanently. I do have flask chance gainage on crit via the passive node, the mastery, and Watcher's Eye, as well as 2 cluster jewels. The cool, nice, awesome, neat thing about this build is that typically on a Flask Finder, your flasks last like 10, 15, sometimes 20 seconds. So sometimes you can go quite a long time before Alchemist's Genius is active again. Not so on this build. Rumi's lasts exactly 4 seconds, so the uptime is permanent. Because my main skill is in my helm, I didn't think I needed a 6-link, so I figured the most bang for the buck would be most likely Shroud of Lightness for that life and penetration. I got one that has additional physical damage reduction when stationary, but a nice rare armor or lore weave or something like that will do nicely as well. If you want more damage, there's always the elusive Ancestral Protector that can be used for another 15% more damage. I just like not pressing any buttons, not more than I have to. There is also using a shield with nice stats, physical damage reduction, and Abyss socket like this one that I was using for a while. Though you didn't see any clips of this because this build is focused on mapping as always, if you don't mind the slow movement speed or are planning on bossing, then Master Distiller node with a Diamond Flask will give you additional 25% more damage. Wow, that's nice. Matter of fact, I just spec'd into it to test it out that you will have permanent uptime, and indeed you do. Brutally Restrained Jewel gives me increased flash charges gained, very important. I did specifically go for the Trader Keystone to test it out and see if I needed it. Turns out, nay, I do not. But if you tweak your build, maybe you do, maybe you're only going to be using 4 flasks, maybe you're even going to use the Micro Distillery Belt. Maybe you want to check out Adorned Jewel and the voices, maybe you want some more meat and potatoes out of your Shroud of Lightness armor, go for it. Maybe Progenesis or even Dawnbreaker shield, which will overcap your block chance by a mile, so even if you get hit like 50 times in the past 4 seconds, you should still be capped, and you get nice physical damage reduction. That's about it on this beautiful build. Let me know if you try it out. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for watching as always, and I'll see you next time with another beautiful build.